Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, 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 good luck.
Keep getting it out.
This is just silly.
I agree, Anna. This is just silly. Whoa. Spray painting trees, Sebastian. It's not good for the environment, sir. Where's OG gonna go? Are they not sure which side they're gonna invade? What's happening?
30 seconds to battle.
All right, looks like they're gonna run their both supports down to the bottom lane, try and secure those runes, I guess.
They look like they were just a little bit confused for a sec.
They knew about the ward because I guess they got this ward down first. I didn't really see what happened. But.
They should send their supports up top. I don't think Seb really needs help.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a side lane Dragon Knight. He just endures. And in that case, he's a great hero to match up against the Weaver, right? Between the damage reduction, his high armor. Should look pretty good here.
In strength is victory.
But I do wonder whether the aggro lane with their Phantom Lancer is going to go that well. It's going to be met into the Bloodseeker Vengeful Spirit. So I guess it is a lane that they can win pretty hard. They just keep the Bloodseeker down early.
Yeah. And if you keep that's what you should try to do, right? If your laning phase goes okay, you're going to win this game. If you're OG, I feel like. Yeah. We agree on that?
Yes. And Bloodseeker wants to match into the Dragon Knight, I think. So they're swapping lanes. SRF takes a little time.
So for people that are confused why they're just not TPing, because OG would just do the same thing.
Yeah.
So this is how you get the long-term advantage. Is that if OG TPs, then you just TP.
In the meantime, your supports get to get the initial experience solo, which I really don't think is the worst thing in the world, because most of the time your supports actually do more for you
no-tail?
In lane to start.
Gonna get right-clicked once, and that's it.
And that is all. Because our Arcane Curse is one hell of a drug.
Dude, Wave of Terror is so good right now.
Aggressive gonna get stunned up. They're gonna do a lot of damage to this Bloodseeker. He thought that this lane was gonna be a lot easier for him to play out with a low damage Dragon Knight, but he could be wrong. He may just end up dying here as Jarek's gonna cut him off. He's gonna healing salve. Nice little juke around there from aggressive Seb. He's gonna see him now. They're gonna try and take away some of the healing salve. That was a beautiful juke from aggressive. Jarek's, they actually throw down a level 2 tombstone.
Oh, Jarek's is getting wildly low right now. His Q, his blood rage up. He's got so many stacks on him. He's got 2 mangoes and a wall.
Top lane. Oh, Bulbaka. They do manage to kill No-Tail, but SRF will die in return. I'm not sure which one that really benefits.
It almost certainly benefits OG.
Because they kill the core?
Yeah. You can also just swap lanes right now because you know that Weaver's going to TP.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be an okay idea? Am I wrong here? Maybe I'm wrong here.
As soon as you see the Weaver show up in lane, you just TP, swap.
Yeah, like that would be the way you counter that, right?
Right.
Because Anna hasn't had to TP. Just no-tail.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I think that's a cool play anyways.
But maybe they're okay with the lanes of going. After all, they actually did show that they can kind of go on the Bloodseeker and threaten his life. And the top lane trades aren't going so bad for OG.
No, not at all.
So, Thompson. Ooh, Thompson. Oh, Thompson.
Thompson?
Thompson just died to Alina and lost his ward on the process. Okay, now No-Tail died in the top lane. What's going on?
What is going on for OG right now? I
don't know.
How did Thompson die solo to the Zeus? I feel like this should be a pretty good matchup for Lina.
I think he just tried. I think he got too aggressive on XXS. Something happened. He tried to dive them and
somehow has 4 denies and Thompson has 0.
That shouldn't happen. What the hell? How does Zeus have any denies over Alina?
I mean, Zeus actually hits her quite a bit. Oh, Thompson, be careful.
Yeah, don't run into the tower again. I think that's how you died last time. This is looking very similar to last time. Gets hit by lightning bolt, runs to the right, drops very low.
My guy.
Well, the Invis rune is actually top lane, XXS.
It's 2018. You've got to be careful.
Wait.
Okay, Thompson just got to go to long.
Yo, okay, why? This is not the area to run through. I'm not sure what Tops is doing right now, but it's freaking me out.
Okay, well now he just gave up the rune and he got bolted once.
All right, well the next
dead.
rune spawned in top lane. Now he's gonna die.
He's dead.
I mean, XXS got really lucky in that regard. He does manage to hit the LSA. That's pretty good. Maybe he can juke through the trees for a long time.
No, he's just dead.
For a really long time.
I just don't really know what's going on in this mid lane.
Well, neither does Bobica. We also had a kill onto No-Tail again. So No-Tail's having a bit of hard life here on the top.
We're watching the 10-minute saga in mid where somehow XSS gets 2 solo kills.
Well, I mean, you said IG couldn't lose their laning phase, right? They're
not.
They're making sure they don't.
Denied.
Well, that is a very early level 6 Zeus.
SRF is, okay, it's 5 minutes. I was like, why is he being so aggressive right now? But he's just trying to use the extra bit of mana and HP that he has to bully the Silencer, go for the 5-minute runes, and then pop that shrine together. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, run out of the sentry. Ana almost gets to him. They spot him now. Shukuchi, shrine up. He's going to be able to stay alive a little bit longer. Shukuchi up in 1 more second. He's good.
Oh, man, he barely survives there.
He popped the healing salve as well right before he Shukuchi'd, so he can actually go back in on them right now, especially with the Vengeful Spirit on the other side of things. They're going to run into Ana, trying to get the stun on him. They do manage to get him with the bugs. That's going to be a lot of damage onto Ana. He doesn't have Doppelganger up, so now he's dead. An attempted kill on SRF turns things around and might be able to get both of these kills, as No-Tail's going to be stunned up once again, hoping for the Hellbear clap. Deny, not going to happen.
In mid lane, they're going to get the bottle refill too, as XSS just continues to just absolutely dominate this lane.
And XXS actually had his ultimate. I don't think he had mana for it, but next time one of these heroes gets low like that, they're going to be on the receiving end of a good 225 nuke.
He is outplaying Thompson.
Oh, Thompson, he needs a little bit more mana. He's bottling up right now. He has it now. Gets the kill.
He is getting dumpstered. Just absolutely styled on by XSS right now.
Yeah, XXS is going crazy.
My guy just got 3 solo kills as a Zeus versus Alina.
Yeah.
His top lane, No-Tail, gonna get gone on. Already at 100 health. Should go down here. That's a free kill. As SRF.
Boba got held onto his stun, knowing that the Doppelganger was going to go out. Still holds on to it, though. Dude, I'm sure Aggressive is loving it because these heroes just keep on getting low all the time, but he's not actually winning bottom. Dragon Knight's contesting him really well.
Hey, Dragon Knight having as much armor as he does, he's got strength treads, he's got the full level XP.
Back over to the top lane, the TP out from Bobica, but it's SRF who's going to die instead.
Ana picks up a free one, he's going to get healed for this too. And the problem for them right now, though, is that laning phase-wise, 6 minutes in.
Oh, is Aggressive going to die here? He's super fast. He should be fine. He's going to try and run down Seb. Seb's going to go for a late TP. It's close, and he will die. Seb just kind of misreading the situation. Doesn't understand the danger that he was actually in.
Yes, in mid lane, XSS, he popped his Arcane Rune. He's just throwing out bolts. Thompson doesn't really want to be here right now. He's almost going to get 2 levels on him.
SRF turning and fighting Ana a little bit. Jarex is pretty low, but No-Tail sitting in the wings here, waiting to provide some support.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And SRF is the person on their team tanking it the most, but he's still picking up kills. So his game isn't the worst.
I mean, he's 4th in net worth right now.
Yeah.
It's ahead of the Dragon Knight.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Somebody's game is going to be rough in this.
Dire's top tower is under
And they
attack.
might be able to defend their top tower after they take this bottom lane. We'll see, because it looks like this tier 1's going to fall first. Brief Fire trying to slow things down. SRF just being kind of a nuisance here in this top lane.
You notice there's not a ton of rotations aside from the Venge going bottom, because like we talked about, that's not really what IG's lineup does very well. They don't really have playmakers. As Seb, it looked like he was going for that bottom rune. Probably would have gone there first, but doesn't quite know where the rest of the IG heroes are. He's going to back up. XSS is going to get Godlike rune for a godlike hero.
Is it like, I'm really surprised they aren't trying to defend this tower. Now that it goes down, Bobica's here. They're going to go for the kill onto No-Tail. That's pretty easy. They actually got the magic missile stun onto Ana. He doesn't have Doppelganger, so now he's going to try and Phantom Rush his way out of here. Goes for the CS. Can't even get the creep. Oh, dear.
Did he get the creep?
I don't know.
I think he got it.
There was something
Radiant's
low health. It
middle
might have been an
tower is
illusion.
under attack.
He was like, I need to get something out of this.
Yeah, he definitely got the creep. He lanced it and Phantom Rushed hit it, so there's no way. There's no way he missed that.
And Jarex goes to the solo smoke. I'd imagine he's just trying to get wards down. It's very hard to ward against a Zeus without using this.
Radiant's middle
Trying to
tower
get some
is
deep
under attack.
vision. Hopefully he's not spotted by anybody.
He wants one behind the tower too.
And he's going to try and get it, but Q spots him. And now that ward's going to be for naught. At least he doesn't die. We'll just tell XXS that it's there, and he'll lightning bolt kill it. There was a rupture laid on Seb here on the bottom lane. Not sure what happened there, but we're going to see a Zeus picking up an Ether Lens super fast. Oh boy. An Aghanim Scepter Zeus could certainly win this game for OG, and it's looking like he could have a very fast timing on that. OG got to pick it up.
Yo, please click Bobica.
Yeah.
Select my mans.
Yeah.
And he's got a Shadow Blade queued up, by the way.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
Not to interrupt you.
I mean, he's thinking what? That's the way he's going to kill a Phantom Lancer? That's the way he's going to die here. He had a dominating streak. That's 300 gold. Meanwhile, Ana died in the top lane to the Undying and Weaver.
Pretty surprising.
Yeah.
They didn't even have to use Zeus ult. He just... Ana must have...
XXS can't quite grab the Invis rune away from the Lina.
Invisible.
Just keep chasing him.
Oh, Thompson barely out of range there. 371 move speed. It's going to successfully get him out of there is at bottom lane.
Oh, he went blink.
Who did?
XXS didn't go Ether Lens. He went blink.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Would you look at that? That's an aggressive build. I'd imagine they just want to fight everywhere now, though.
Yeah. They just feel like they're that much stronger than the enemy now, so.
Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't necessarily be wrong. Maybe, I think you want to push out mid-wave and maybe even go for a smoke. The timing would be a little bit off, though, because the catapults have already spawned.
Yeah.
This would be like a very Optic Gaming kind of move to go to a lane with your catapult. They're usually really good about those kinds of timings.
Well, Aggressive just killed his own catapult.
Yeah, I saw
so
that.
he's going to back up smoke with his team and head up to top lane.
You smoke towards vision.
Yeah.
Radiant are
Right.
scanning.
You got a pretty decent ward to give you some vision here.
They're about to run it out. They go the long way. Maybe they even find Thompson here. This would be the ideal target. They're going to get it on the high ground. No Tail is on the low ground here. They're going to get
Right into the stun. That's a beautiful silence combination. Rupture placed onto the silencer. XXS will steal the kill away onto Thompson.
And it's now the mid-tower kill.
Yeah,
This is kind of why we wanted it to come with the catapult.
Right.
The timing on it is still pretty good if you can grab the tower. But
if you
that's
have a
why
catapult, maybe you actually kill that tier 1.
Yeah.
Radiant structures
Remember how hard the game was when IG couldn't take this
Radiant's
mid-tower
top
last
tower
game
is
at a
under
reasonable
attack.
time?
Do you think they learned from that?
Yes,
Is that why
absolutely.
they're making so much effort?
But you also see that OG strategy is predicated around saving that mid-tower as
Right.
a result. Even when they're a little bit weaker, they're flexing heroes mid to try to protect it as Jarex going to walk in, try to take the rune.
Whoa, that is a Blood Rage Zeus. Look out, Jarex. We actually didn't talk about that, but Blood Rage Zeus.
Everyone knows
Radiant's
about
top
it.
tower is
Well,
under attack.
our audience is intelligent.
No. We should say that Blood Rage Zeus does not work on global abilities anymore.
Okay.
There is, I think, a 1200 leash or something like that to the Blood Rage effectiveness.
It's 2200.
2200?
Only amplifies for half values when the damage dealer and the receiver are over 2200 range apart. So you still get half.
Yeah.
But you know, our audience is smart. I know that Twitch is they're not plebs. They know
everything.
They know. If we didn't, they would. Somebody damn sure would correct us. So
wait. So what are we here for?
Exactly.
We just suckered Valve into paying us for this.
You're getting paid for this? What the?
Shit. 3 to 15, 6,000 gold lead. IG also hold about a 5,000 experience lead as well. Things are looking much better for them. Actually, the laning phase looked good for them last game as well, but it didn't look this good, right?
Yes. This game looks a lot better, mainly because XS has got so many solo kills.
Yeah.
That part really helps.
This time, it's a Zeus that's super farmed, as well as a Bloodseeker rather than an Axe. 4-man smoke up. They are trying to do a similar thing, I'm guessing, where they hope to be able to go mid. Instead, maybe it's bottom tier 2 that they're going to take.
Killing Jerix, though, doesn't feel very good. I really feel like they should try to kill mid, but they're going to go into bottom instead. Transition this into something, IG. Do it up.
Dire's middle tower is under
I don't remember who I learned that from, but whenever it's like the smokes, your eyes just see a support.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I remember, like, I learned this from some pro. Like, I don't care about that hero. I don't want to gank that hero.
Yes.
Right? And that's that situation, right? IG, they shouldn't want to gank Winter Wyvern, but it was the only hero available to them.
Sure you didn't learn that from me?
Could be. You're a pro player in my mind, William.
Hey, I played on legendary Korean Team Zephyr as
Hey, I casted legendary Korean Team Zephyr quite a bit. Gonna be able to kill the Tombstone super quick. That's the Phantom Lancer specialty. Aggressive is hoping to be able to slow down Seb to make sure he can't chase him down, but he still managed to get the stun. And it's Thompsons who's there on the receiving end. That bounty.
they're gonna. I mean, what are you gonna get out of this though? If you're OG, you pop the Dragon Form. You've got 5 heroes down here. You probably want to just transition it into the tower. I will say that the least pleasant feeling in the world is at any pro team, you gather up as 5 and you don't transition it into anything.
Yeah.
Like you almost want to just force it at this point. Just because it'd be such a shame / waste. And that's why they're gonna kind of assault the tower, but they've already split up. So IG will get a free top tower with just 2 heroes, which is going to extend your lead further.
And Seb, I don't think he's actually getting this. Q's already in place. They've got multiple TPs coming in.
Ooh, I don't like that.
I can't believe they're not trying to back up Seb a little bit more.
Yeah, I feel like Seb has the right idea here for going for this tower. And his team shouldn't have just so easily rotated out. Because what you're going to do now if you're IG is you're going to take that top tower with 2 heroes, which is what they did, and the rest of your heroes can farm. So you'll just get a little bit more on the map as a result.
Yeah.
And now you still have to stick heroes down here at bottom. Because the tower's going to counter push you to your way. I mean, that's how towers work, right?
Yeah. And then your offlane jungle is less secure.
Exactly.
You've lost your tier.
So now what Q will do is he'll push this wave back out into you, and you're just going to have to sit a hero down here when you don't want to. Whereas IG, because they took the top tower, SRF doesn't have to play in this area anymore. Now he can transition to mid tower, which is what they were missing in game 1. And that's exactly why OG is reading this play.
They got the bugs onto Thompson. Meanwhile, Bulbaca's being slowed down. Global Silence goes down to make sure they secure this Vengeful Spirit kill and hoping to be able to get SRF as well. A lot of setup here, hoping that the Winter's Curse into the Silence there from the last word is going to be enough. SRF does manage to get enough mana to be able to time-lapse that one out. Now Ana gets a Rupture on him. Cold Embrace buys him a little bit of time, but there's so much magic damage, he should die eventually. Manages the Doppelganger on the other side of the trees, but again, he still can't walk anywhere. And it's a super fast Bloodseeker from Aggressive. Can't find anybody else, though. They'll just go for the tier 1 tower. Finally, mid will fall.
As crazy as that sounds, I think that was OG's best play. To try to defend that this mid area, it was just a little bit sloppy. Like, the idea behind it, I think, was correct. Because they knew that it was going to be IG's next play, and that opens up from taking that top tower. That's that bottom trade that went so disastrously, and that's what I kind of want people to focus on, is when you go for this bottom, you don't take that tower, you lose this top tower to 2 heroes, you know that that mid tower is going to come next.
Yeah.
That's what IG missed last game, and I think that's what they're kind of realizing, like, we have to be more proactive about taking towers.
And isn't that, like, a bit of a dire side advantage? Like, once you take this offlane tower, it feels really good wrapping into this mid.
Exactly.
Right? Dire can't do that as well, just because of the way it looks.
I think this play would be... It wouldn't be as strong if OG had taken that bottom tower.
Yeah.
As well. So now they've only taken the top tower, which is the natural tower for OG to take anyways.
Oh, somebody is pretty good on the scan button. Seb's going to have to blink himself away into the trees. Bulbaca already used it. They do have the lightning bolt, though. That'll find Seb, and he's stuck in the trees.
He's going to go down.
For Bulbaca.
Now they're going to transition this as aggressive. You got to be careful here. You know that IG is all up, or OG is all up here.
Yeah, I can't believe he showed himself with a blood right. They actually do manage to get the Rupture onto Ana, but he's already dead. Ana healed up as well. Managed to Doppelganger farther over to the side. They canceled some of the TP, so no, Q is left by himself. Ana's going to try and deal with the Tombstone, knowing that Q is all by himself. How did SRF die? Back at the bottom lane, Bulbaca, he's quite low. OG, they may have just routed IG on both sides of the map. Bulbaca will be able to help them hit the tower, but
what am I watching?
Wow. Okay, no tail's dead. And XXS Oh, Thompson, man, modes it. Yules after LSA. Does he able to go to blade? He does not, but maybe they can just right-click him down with the help of Jarex. XXS might fall, but Jarex doesn't have any more. Oh, he finally gets it. Arctic Burn.
That's a wipe. Oh. And your 9,000 gold lead now goes to 4K. And I feel like aggressive. He should know about that top area. Nobody was defending bottom except Jarex.
Yeah.
I think he had the wrong idea. You let your team take bottom tower. You don't even have to sit in this tree line. There's no rush.
And it felt like it just rushed his team. Like, I didn't see what happened with the TPs, but I'm presuming his team trying to panic TP up to the top lane is what exposed them to dying at bottom.
That is exactly what happened. They went one by one because aggressive was probably like, I'm getting gone on. Where's my help? You have to be more patient than that. Dota is a game where you can't be that greedy, where you want everything. You can't decide, like, I want to take top, I want to save top while taking bottom while killing heroes.
Yeah.
Like, your team is doing other stuff, and oh man, really feel like that top area. Also, Jarek's getting a solo kill at bottom. I'm sorry we missed that kill, but there's just, it's hard to predict that that's going to happen.
Yeah. Jarex now has a blink dagger, so he can catch people out. Start team fights for the Lina to be able to follow up on. They always have global silence to stop any counterplay.
They're going to smoke. They want to try to kill OG's momentum.
They're going to run into Thompson, which is a great hero to be able to find first. He instantly heals after himself. They actually spread out really well. Not going to be hit by the cold curse, but still, Thompson managed to get off his full kit against Q. He may lose his life, but at least he helps. And Ana, who needs to be able to swap back. They stopped the TP, and they managed to get that kill.
Okay, they've righted the ship a little bit.
Oh, Eel Scepter stopping Besancer from TPing out as well. That's going to be a 4th kill, so they almost wipe OG in return.
Get Roshan?
They've got great Roche-taking heroes. 3 physical damage dealers and some minus
armor. They got a DD as well.
Oof.
This is nice if you can get the Roshan here, and this should be a free one. Seb is going to TP down to bottom lane. There's no way that they can defend this.
They do. The Blood Rage combined with the Bug, so the Bug tanks for them. That's a cute little combo.
Yeah, and they've got the Aghanim Scepter now on Zeus. That's a good smoke. They right the ship a little bit. But yeah, I just... Did they have global up too during that fight?
They did not. I don't know.
Huh.
They have Aghanim Scepter on XXS, and he has the level 20 Blitz Dota, so you can't say they don't have stuns anymore.
You're right, you're right. They got me there.
Got him.
Sons of bitches.
Seb at bottom. That's the thing, it's so hard to get out of this Nimbus. It just catches you. And allows IG to be able to run you down.
XSS is going off in this game right now. 11-1. His only death was... I can't really even blame him. That was some weird disaster of a fight that happened for his team.
Yeah, we're going to blame the aggressive on that one.
Yeah. I mean, you don't know for sure, but you have to assume because he was pinging.
Yeah.
Somebody made the call for him to be up there at top. Whoever that was is the person to blame.
Jarex gets the bugs and does have the Nimbus. Always forgot about that one. Yes, well, Zeus still had his Thunder God's Wrath.
Everyone is just, it's just kind of falling apart now for OG. They made so much room for themselves after that one engagement when they completely wipe IG. Jarex somehow gets a solo kill on a Weaver, and all of a sudden they give up the Aegis, and I think that's 6 heroes straight now.
At this point, Ana's just got to push into high ground and hope he can force IG back somehow. But IG are going to take a tier 2.
Radiant's middle tower
and they are going to back up.
I feel like that's the best part about playing Bloodseeker is when you get into those engagements, you can't really get out. Like, it's easy to say abandon ship, but Bloodseeker doesn't really allow you to do that.
Yeah.
He forces you into the hard commit into the fight.
Bloodseeker is like one of the best catch heroes in the game, right? In that regard. And I feel like Dark Willow's the same. I feel like Vengeful Spirit is quite good at that. It feels like having catch is really important in this meta.
Yeah, just a hero that's like, well, you're not getting out, so if you committed to a bad fight, you're stuck.
Middle tower has been denied.
SRF Wrapping around pretty deep here. He's going to be able to spot some heroes. They throw down a sentry. Jarek's trying to fly himself away. Does not have the Winter's Curse just yet. Bulbika swaps in Thompson in a bad position. He's now going to be ruptured underneath the Nimbus.
They are just dying now.
Everywhere they go, they are going to be able to catch a little bit more here. XXS actually now with the global silence and is going to turn, maybe even kill XXS. Now can he get out? He's actually going to go for Q. He just wants to try and fight everybody with a beautiful Winter's Curse. Locked onto aggressive, controls two other heroes while Anna finally finishes up Q. He goes down. Now the stun laid out onto Seth, but aggressive pops his BKB. He needs to find the real Phantom Lance, but he's protected by the Cold Embrace. He's going to heal almost a full HP, and now aggressive has no thirst. He has no BKB either. A good stun comes out from Bulbika, but he's just going to TP to save his own life, knowing that aggressive is dead, but he can't even do that. Dragon Knight managed to stop that one. Aggressive's run down by the Phantom Rush. Bulbika's life is forfeit as well. That's 4 dead from IG. The team fight swings don't stop yet.
Oh, that was so well done by the support duo. Very nice global silence to pick up that kill on the Zeus. Nobody could do anything about that, and Jarex with the Winter's Curse into the Cold Embrace onto the PL. Turns that fight around. Is Anna gonna get gone on here, but should be able to kill the bugs instantly. SRF doesn't deal quite enough damage for him to really pursue here. Is Anna just going to get Cold Embrace? SRF going to give up on that. And yep. IG with a pretty disastrous fight.
How in the world do the bugs not go away when you doppelganger?
I feel like that's actually pretty
That's so weird.
No, I like that.
I mean, I think it's good that it doesn't, but...
Hey, SRF.
SRF. Okay, he's got time-lapse. Sending Shikuchi's away. Meanwhile, Seth kind of being gone up by Q. They finally do manage to take away that Aegis, and Q, he's going to die here. Next, exactly, do manage to get a lot of damage out. Anna managed to finish off the tombstone, but he knows he's dead. Hopefully, the rest of his team can get out, but aggressive is super fast. No tail.
No tail is getting pinged out.
Right in the trees. Okay, they laid a ward. He's foul.
That was actually a pretty good attempt, though.
No hide-and-seek game. Jarex, is he just going to go and, like, push in the side lane?
Yeah, he should. Both the lanes should be, when this happens and you're nowhere near your teammates, you just push in the side lanes immediately, which is why Thompson is at bottom, Jarex is at top. He's going to smoke himself.
Q's going to run into him. Jarex has a blink and a TP, so... Well, actually, Nimbus, nice. He's got to be careful of that, and that's why he flew a direction before he TP'd. That's smart.
Jarex is making sure that IG don't really claim any objectives out of this. This is why the gold lead hasn't really swung too hard for IG after they pick up those 2 kills. By keeping the lanes in a good position, it makes it so that it's not as punishing for losing these heroes.
Right.
But IG, they've got to be more careful about this. Their Zeus still liable to die. And he blinked really aggressively onto the PL, thinking that he was at very least savable. And you can start to kind of feel the tension spread from both teams.
Just a little bit of strongman syndrome sort of thing.
I think OG, they got really careless because they were getting kills kill after kill.
Yeah.
You start to gain momentum and you think to yourself like, oh, there's another free kill, and here's another free kill.
Yeah. Q is dead.
And that's definitely a free kill.
I hope that man, you know, I always think to myself when I'm dying like this and I'm dying like, do I really want to get the tombstone on death? Because if you die in a team fight, it's great. But if you die, you know, when you get picked off or whatever, it's just a lot of extra gold for the enemy team. Aggressive pops, BKB. Seth is going to be ruptured. Immediately Cold Embrace. Underneath the Zeus, though, Nimbus Cloud, it should be able to do some damage, but they don't want to focus on him. It's first, it's going to be No Tail. No Tail does die. Around their shrine, though, Aaron still trying to finish up. Aaron SRF does manage to get the time lapse off. Seth is still alive. He's okay, but they already got the Lugoda Blade on the Bulbika, bring him down to half health. Zeus gets a little bit more damage, but Seth managed to draw the distance on XXS, and Anna runs it down with a Phantom Rush. And now aggressive. I'm not sure if he can take this fight alone next to SRF, who's still trying to pick up the supports, but aggressive is going to be run down by the Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer actually managed to get Blood Right silence, but still they get a stun out from the Dragon Knight onto aggressive. Once Hiko goes down, SRF just can't possibly do the damage. Winter's Curse holds him in place. Bulbika on the side. A few of the buybacks coming in. The Undying's going to try and help him out, but SRF doesn't have the mana. He's already dead. Anna, it's just too big, and he still has full HP as well. Bulbika, he's going to die to the illusions here. As IG, multiple buybacks, OG start retreating a little bit, but Anna thinks about it. He knows how strong he is. He can still keep on going. In fact, he's going to try and go and help out Jarex again. Aggressive. Good play by Jarex. Getting onto the high ground. And rampage on Q. Mana, he's just going to keep on rampaging through all of have these heroes. They don't have BKBs. They don't have the AoE damage to be able to deal with his illusions. These days, are the Centaur's done with the blood right. He kills the Centaur, but he finally dies. What the hell are the neutrals doing? They're playing for IG.
IG's like, we need a 6th hero. They recruit him into the guild.
Is under attack.
That's what it took. A bias Centaur. Everyone always talks about bias. Oh man, Jerix is crushing these fights, by the way. I'm only keeping eyes on him right now. The positioning, they keep going on him. The 2 cores, he just keeps baiting them further and further every single time. The Winter's Curse allowed it so that the PL would burn all the mana on the Weaver. That's what allowed them to get the initial kill in the first place. And the amount of times that he got Cold Embrace on himself and just baited them, that was like, I think 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
That matters.
He even starts the fight by Cold Embracing Seb when he's ruptured, and they just, what are you going to do?
His positioning in those fights is so clean.
Yeah.
This is how you play a game-changing support. Right now, OG, I feel like Seb and Thompson aren't having the best games, but Jerix with the Wyvern is absolutely doing work. The way that he's baiting himself in, what he's doing is he's dragging aggressive away, or what he's done it twice now. So one of the 2 cores, he drags them away from the rest of the fight. They get baited into thinking this is a quick kill. I should get this kill real quick on this Wyvern. He's pretty useful. He Cold Embraces himself. He resets the fight. Splinter Blast drags their attention again. Like if you are gonna watch a replay, you want to see how Wyvern is played effectively in a team fight. Watch this one. So they're smoked up IG.
Jerix going to lead the charge here. Does have the Winter's Curse available. They're going to get the reveal with the Zeus to swap back onto Jerix. Jerix is going to throw the Winter's Curse on SRF. Meanwhile, on the low ground, they do have that low HP ball, but who may actually Anna's just going to give up Hum. He sees more important heroes. They're going to try and take down some of the Zeus. He's already dead. Aggressive's going to be up next. Aggressive trying to get the gun. He's a Cold Embrace again. It saves him, prevents Aggressive from being able to heal off the kill. Q's dead as well. They just clean up almost everybody's going to be SRF into the Yule Scepter. Finally, they do manage to kill the Dragon Knight. SRF managed to get through a Shikuchi to finish him off and gets away from everybody. They spot him for a moment. LSA almost lands. Thompson was so close to hitting that, but I think OG, for the most part, have given up on that kill. And we're really hoping that Roshan was up, but it's not actually up for another minute.
There's still going to be time. It's going to work against them, but
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You know what really strikes me out of your analysis of these players for these games for OG? Is that what does OG look like when all of their players are hitting their top performance? Because I feel like we're watching them winning when Seb, Seb carries the game. And then this game, you're talking about how Jerix is doing so well, right?
I mean, Anna's playing well on the PL, don't get me wrong, but he is playing his hero the way it's meant to be played. Jerix is overplaying this Wyvern, which is why it's so impressive. Like, you see a score of 3, 4, and 8, but you're not really seeing the impact unless you're just following his hero. And it's phenomenal. It's so hard to watch anybody else in these engagements.
It just really strikes me that OG is like going 1-1 with some of these top tier teams, and they're winning games off of like two people on their team performing really well. Like, if this team actually gets into their full stride and all 5 of them are playing hot, this could be a dangerous team to look out for at TI.
Yeah, that's the hope, right? Is that all your players perform at the same time. I mean, I saw Thompson play pretty well on that Pug in the last game, and this game he's 2-8-9. Yeah. Like, there's just something that's not quite clicking for this guy.
It was a Lina problem with him before, right?
Yes.
The last series that we saw where he suffered all.
Maybe Lina's a debate hero, and he's not. I'm not sure.
Goes to the Aghanim Scepter. Why do you think that is?
Not sure. I think sometimes casters, we have a habit of overrating 4 positions. Like, oh man, that 4 position caster is stun. He's so good. But in this game, no, the positioning in the fights is absurd.
Anna gonna try and chase down Q. Q is just having a rough life. He gets out of Tombstone. He does have the Tombstone on death as well, so at least he's gonna be a weapon. Even the Afterlife, the BKBs, multiple as well. They're trying to catch Anna. He didn't manage to get into the high ground. He's still ruptured up, but the Cold Embrace goes down. The swap over, a little bit more damage on Anna. They're trying to keep him stunned, but the rest of the heroes are being controlled up too much. Thompson's already got aggressive. Yule Scepter a little bit more time, and maybe Thompson can finish. Mama will go to play Dragon's Blade a little bit more. One last shot. He's finally dead. He managed to get him towards the end. That's 2 cores dead from IG, and now he's caught our SRF as well. Managed to get the LSA, pop the time lapse. Shikuchi's away with that max movement speed, but OG, they now own the map. That's 2 heroes dead for over a minute.
The Weaver chase, again, he just chases the supports for so long. The cores need to stick together. on the side of IG. This is what's hurting them so bad, is that everyone's playing independently of each other. You have to sort of just ignore Jerax. You have to focus Ana together. Oh,
he's had so many free kills on cue, and this is just going to be one more, perhaps? Nope, he actually gets into the shrine. Really? Ana, calm down. He's trying to just found time. He took so much damage. Look at him. He's at half HP. SRF sees the opportunity, got the swap back. Fortunately, Illusions managed to take up multiple enemies. They have the Golden Brace as well. Bulbacup pops the BKB, turns around and gets the stun on the Seth to be able to get back from the shrine. And they just get the big Aghanim Scepter Laguna Blade to blow up Bulbacup. But SRF is still a threat, and he's going to go for Jerax. This pesky support has caused so many problems, but he has Glimmer Cape as well. The Golden Brace coming up, so SRF can't really kill him. They're going to be able to take the mid lane. Grax turn around. Oh, that's a Winter's Curse into an LSA. SRF, he could just be dead here. He's going to get burned out almost all of his mana. Whoopsie, said Thompson. SRF is down. IG have a Bloodseeker up in 3 seconds and a Zeus in 12, but it doesn't look like it's going to be good enough. OG are looking to 2-0 IG.
That was an incredible team fight from OG. They kept it going for so long. They understood the strength of their lineup. It's just the ability to continue to go on. The high regen of the DK, the Cold Embrace, Ana's level 25 talent, the Doppelganger CD with the heart. If you can extend the fights, you will win the fights on the side of OG.
All right, well, apparently OG is not able to end this game. They respect IG enough, they're going to back up and just take Roshan instead of trying to finish up that throne.
Oh, man.
So IG will have a second life in this game.
When IG rewatches this replay, like when Bulbacup watches this replay, he's going to look at his cores, chase this Wyvern around for 3 fights in a row, and he's going to have no idea what to say. He's going to be in absolute disbelief. Oh, this is so cool to see. The Jerax and Ana show.
Doppelganger.
I mean, I'm not talking about it nearly enough, but Ana is a beast in this game.
I mean, Ana, like, really understood his timing.
Yes.
He very much understood, like, it was like a switch went off, and he was like, I am now strong enough to keep running at heroes nonstop.
Yeah. He understood, too, that even when he got low, that the support was going to be there. So he overcommitted his hero. The Jerax and Ana show, 6 more seasons.
That is going to be a Aegis, and he gave away the cheese.
I mean, I feel like IG should be better than this. They had the lead going into this game. XSS was doing so well. We talked about it. The laning phase goes well. Maybe they stand a chance in this game. And the laning phase went extremely well. Then they just made these plays where their team fight, it was just so sloppy.
Yeah.
Regeneration.
I mean, that first XXS death where he died to Ana.
When he just linked forward.
That was a killer. And he just hasn't had any progression in items since then. He's just died in every single one of these fights now because Ana can just run him down, especially once he got that level 20 talent. He got the Phantom Rush range. Every single time, XXS is just a target. They do manage to get the Rupture onto the real Phantom Lancer. They're going to try and lay on some magic damage. Seth immediately jumps forward for XXS. This is what I'm talking about. They go for that Zeus every single time, and now he's dead for 95 seconds. Ana almost gives up his Aegis here. Manages Doppelganger back to the tower. Thompson, that's a target. They can actually kill him, but he still has the cheese. They need to be able to get some chain stun. His Shadow Blades away. They don't have the counter detection. They're not going to be able to get him. SRF does manage to find No Tail. They get the kill on him. Finally, to find Thompson, but a great Winter's Curse lay down, and it's not going to be enough to save the Lina. Jerax is just trying to buy more time. Aggressive, being chased down by Ana into the Shrine area. They managed to get a Ghoul Scepter out. A buyback's coming in. Can Aggressive get back? He managed to get a Soul Rub. A huge play coming out from Q. Managed to keep that core alive. Ana healed up once again by the Cold Embrace from Jerax. He's stunned by the Magic Missile. SRF is trying to get some damage, but Seth, he's already got a stun onto him. The Vengeful Spirit dies as well. Immediately with the buyback, and Ana just goes in deeper aggressive. Can he kill him another time? He's trying so hard to be able to get aggressive, but he just keeps on living up the region. A Cold Embrace keeps Ana alive underneath the fountain. OG are playing putt-putt games in a game they maybe just should be taking. Ana is still somehow alive. He finally loses his first life. Aegis is coming back up, and SRF needs to get out of here. Time lapse coming up, but he's already dead. He does have a buyback, and they're just going to call it GG. They can't stand watching Ana stamp his dominance on this game by fountain diving them any longer. They're done.
20-7 is the score for Ana. Absolutely cleans house in this game. Very well done by OG, as the team fight was just so good from them. And IG, a very disappointing 2-0 loss. Both winnable games.
Yeah.
We should say.
I mean,